Hi. I'm glad to see you made it. How are you? I'm also doing well. The weather is nice today, so that helps. Yeah, the forecast didn't call for any rain. Just a little breeze is all. Sorry. I know that the weather isn't the most exciting thing to talk about. This, probably supports what my classmates said about me being awkward, right? Sorry about that. Anyway, are you, ready? Well, I didn't have huge things planned. I was just thinking we could walk around the lake for a bit. It's nice weather for a walk. The sun isn't too bright today. Does that sound good to you? Sure. We could find something else to do as well. That's no problem. Does that mean... Does that imply that you want to spend more time together? No, that doesn't bother me. I was just curious. I'm not exactly the best at picking up cues sometimes. But I also don't really go out on dates too often either. If I hadn't asked, I probably would have gone this whole time wondering if the walk was all you wanted to do. Which way did you want to walk? Sure, you lead the way. You look a bit excited, so I want to let you go ahead. I know it's been a while since we spent time together. Granted, the last time we saw each other was for Yaoyorozu's study group. It's good to see you. And to, well, spend time on our own. Just us, you know? Of course. I think you're wonderful to be around. Honestly, from the moment I met you, I've been wanting to spend time with you. I was just too nervous to ask you. Plus, I didn't want to come off as creepy if I did ask. I know I'm already very quiet, so asking to spend time alone could come off as unsettling, I'm sure. But, well, Midoriya knew that I liked you for a while, and told me that I would have no chance if I didn't take a chance. So that's why I asked. I'm glad that you said yes, though. You can probably imagine that I was worried about your reply. Huh? Well, honestly, I wasn't expecting you to agree. I know that you're busy, and had no clue if you wanted to set aside the time for this. You look... you look good today. Not that you don't look good on other days. I mean, you look really nice. I'm sorry. Please tell me if I'm messing this up. There's no possible way this is cute to you. Well, if it is, then maybe you're just as weird as I am. You think that I look nice? Oh, thank you. No, that wasn't too forward. I'm just not used to compliments like that, and so I never really know how to reply. It was nice to hear that. Thank you. The lake is really pretty, isn't it? There's a big group of ducks over there on the other side. See them? Over there, to the left a little? Yeah, tucked under those bushes. I've always really enjoyed birds. Ever since I was little, I would always watch them, researching them, and learning all about them. When I had my free time as a child, I would spend it going to gardens, taking photos of the birds I found. Granted, photos from a 7-year-old aren't the best, but it was still a lot of fun. Well, I think my favorite bird would have to be a crane. The red-crowned crane in particular. Why? Well, they're graceful birds. At least, that's my biggest reason for liking them. I love their simple colors, and how striking their patterning is. Plus, they're pretty tall, and I think that's interesting. I'm sorry. I know I've been talking for a while. I'm sorry about that. Do you have a favorite bird? If you could choose one, that is. Oh, that's a good choice. I hope to learn about more of your favorite things over time. And I'm excited to tell you more about myself, if you'll listen. Good. I'm glad. I'd like to think I'm an open book, although I don't disclose a lot of information about myself. Do you have any questions you'd like to ask me? Of course, go ahead. Who was my first kiss? To be honest, that was the last thing I expected you to ask me. No, it's not a bad thing. I just wasn't anticipating it. Well, I would give you an answer, but it's a bit embarrassing. You see, I haven't had my first kiss. I guess I've never thought about it before, and never really committed to having it. It was never really a goal for me. I was really busy with training, and didn't have a lot of free time with the others. What makes you want to kiss me? Well, I'd like to think that I'm a gentle person. I guess I'm just nervous. I suppose I'm most worried about not doing it well enough. You're right. We can always practice. So, well, what did you want to do? Me kiss you? I guess I can try that. Just don't laugh at me if I do it incorrectly, okay? Okay. Wow. How was that? It wasn't much, but what was that for? You were just returning the favor. Well, it was a nice favor. Hopefully, we could do that more in the future. If that's okay with you, that is. Good. Now, want to continue with our date?